He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
Running back searching for a hole. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager.
Into the secondary on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Works the middle of the field. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Calling his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the tight end. Hand off to the lone back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Chippewas line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lavis. Got his man to the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for room. It's Townsend.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the lone back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Chippewas! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Lowry. Going up top. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Right back to it. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Chippewas headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. We reach up top. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
And the Chippewas come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Under fire. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Buckley. Oh, a lot of space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
The Chippewas line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chips. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Central Michigan, 14. Western Michigan, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Rushes on him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Labus. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room, it's Buckley. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. It's a seam wide open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. They'll line up to go for two. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're back to
trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try.
Central Michigan, 14, Western Michigan.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Labus. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Chippewas in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Labus. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And a missed opportunity. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions.